Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be talking about something that I think most players missed, and it has to do with Arthur's sickness. Now, as you guys know, Red Dead Redemption 2 has been out for a minute now, so I think we can talk about this. Arthur actually contracts tuberculosis from Thomas Downs. This is one of the money lenders that he actually has to go to get cash back for the gang. This is an unavoidable, unskippable mission. There is no way to prevent Arthur from getting tuberculosis, even if he wears a mask, which we're now all accustomed to in a pandemic. It can't be avoided. And as you guys know, it sort of happens in this scene right here.
Please, please, no.
You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back. What's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
So Thomas Downs, who is sick, coughs, sneezes, whatever, right into Arthur's face. And this happens in Chapter 2. And as the game progresses, you actually can see signs of Arthur getting sick, whether that's him coughing, especially after Guarma, Chapter 5, and then in Chapter 6, when he actually has to go visit the doctor and then ultimately gets his diagnosis that he does have tuberculosis. And then this is when things really take a turn for the worse.
Mister, are you okay? Mister, are you okay? Are you okay, mister? Mister, you don't look so good. Let's get you to a doctor. Come on, it's not far. Just down the street here.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll be fine in a minute. I'm fine.
Nearly there, just around this corner. Now you head in there, friend. Go on.
Can I help you?
I need a doctor.
Oh, just 1 second, sir.
Come in, pal. Come in.
Mister, I need some help.
And so it seems. And that's Dr. Mister to you?
I'm sorry.
I was joking. Look, friend, I don't mean nothing, but you got money? I mean, before I start treating you, 'cause I got a family.
Yeah, I understand. Here, that do you?
Sure. Thank you. Now, what's wrong? I mean, what appear to be the symptoms?
Well, I think you've heard them. I'm coughing.
Is there any blood?
Sometimes.
Okay, now here. Breathe. Again. Let me see your tongue. Say ah.
What is it?
It's not good news.
I guess that.
You got tuberculosis. Really sorry for you, son. It's a hell of a thing.
What do you mean?
You're real sick. It's a progressive disease, and you'll be... Now, the best thing is rest, and getting somewhere warm and dry and taking it easy. Now, is that possible?
Sure, I can just take my winters in my country club in California. No, it's not possible.
Well, like I said, I'm real sorry.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, wait. Let me get you a little bit more energy today.
But did you know that you could actually see signs of Arthur deteriorating as early on as Chapter 2, but more significantly early on in Chapter 3? I did not know that you would see signs of tuberculosis developing this early in Arthur, but you actually can, and it takes place in one side mission in particular in Chapter 3, where it is very obvious. And my first playthrough, I can tell you that I missed this and I didn't even think about it. But now that I know this, it's incredibly obvious that at this point in time, Arthur's tuberculosis had already set on pretty badly. So this actually occurs in one of the very first homestead activities that you can do, and this is with Javier Escuela, where you actually have to rob a homestead. Now, this can actually be done as early on as Chapter 2, while the gang is at Horseshoe Overlook. And this homestead robbery is actually located in the Grizzlies West region of Ambarino, and this is Ches Porter, which is inhabited by the Porter family, who have lived in isolation for years to the point where they have developed their own dialect and are likely inbred. And obviously, if you enter there, the family will react with hostility. But this is how the homestead robbery actually goes down. And towards the very end, when you find the treasure that you're looking for, this is where one of those early signs of tuberculosis can be revealed.
You busy, Arthur?
Not too busy. What?
I heard about a house. Could be interesting.
What kind of a house?
I don't know. A couple fellas I heard in town, they said it was really freakish. A family local boogeymen, I guess. But they're crooked in every way.
So?
Well, so these boys thought they were sitting on a lot of cash. They're highway robbers, kidnappers, apparently. But they're well hidden in the woods.
That sounds pretty dubious.
Of course, yeah, it's dubious, but there ain't much risk of getting caught.
Okay, then. Let's go take a look.
Exactly. Just take a look. Has to be under here. There's no place else that could store it. Hey, Arthur. Give me a hand here.
Well, look what we have here.
I told you it was worth the trouble, didn't I?
Here, you take this. Let's split up. I'll meet you back at camp.
Sounds good.
So I'm sure you guys heard that. At the very end, when Arthur and Javier are moving this crate, Arthur, who's a strong man, ends up really struggling and coughing. And it sounds like he's having a very difficult time breathing and moving. Now, at first, I was kind of trying to give the game a benefit of the doubt here. This was in the Grizzlies West Ambarino region, which is incredibly cold. It's basically a tundra filled with snowy mountains. So obviously, if you're doing like heavy manual labor in the snow, you might be out of breath, cold. But it definitely sounds like this is the first sign in which we can see Arthur's sickness really start to develop. And that's something I never even thought of when I was doing this for my first playthrough. Because I didn't even think that that was going to be the downfall of Arthur. So I didn't think coughing after moving something like this would have been a sign that his health was deteriorating. But I think that's something a lot of people probably overlooked. And this is a really cool detail from Rockstar. I don't know if they did this intentionally, if this was the work of Roger Clark, who is the voice actor and motion capture artist for Arthur Morgan, if he sort of slipped this in there. But that is very creative if that's the case, and that's something that a lot of players probably missed about Arthur's sickness and ultimately his tuberculosis, is how early on it can be discovered, and in this side mission in particular, how clear it's made to the characters. So anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know if you caught on to this, or now that you know about it, at the time were you like, I did notice that he was coughing. So let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.